All right, welcome back, midpoint. So Brandon Contrato, Mike Russ here. We're working through some technical difficulties, but we have the stream back. See how long we stay with you all. But welcome again, Mike. Good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's 14-10 to Asia Aces in the fourth game here now.
Just deep. Yeah.
Taking across, putting that pressure on.
And that was a theme we saw in the last mixed match as well as the men's. There was a lot of times where the aces were getting spread out wide, and they really have a tendency to pull out to their sidelines, especially who's ever on the right side. And Bondi's been working the middle of the court back down the right side players' half. And really, that's been a tale of the match so far. Just deep off the replay, ball on. I hate that. That tends to happen every time to me.
I always miss the serve.
One of the two.
Yeah. Great play by Paula there, speeding up.
Little body bag on Kenta. He didn't look too happy about it, but I mean, it's very difficult to get out of the way of that ball, especially looking that way. We talked about it early on, but great visuals here in terms of the lights. But we all know for Bondi right now, finishing looking at the backdrop, arguably a little bit easier. That off-camera backdrop, easy to look at. Instead, for Asia, they're looking through at another match going on back behind.
Yeah, big, can definitely affect the game.
Great ball, great get from Connor, and good put away. Kenta was all over it, just took a little bit of a funky bounce, looked like they were on him, and wasn't able to quite pick it up for the drop. Great spot, right on the line by Paula there.
Bondi chose that right time to come in then. Aces had them back for quite a few shots there, and they chose that right time, came in together, and then executed it perfectly.
They really work well, and again, same pairings they had at the last event, and I think they're really working well, very seamless in terms of keeping a level plane up and down the court. They're not really staggered from each other, leaving those angles available for the aces. Good pressure there from Kenta. You leave a ball up to either of these guys on the court, let alone the ladies, but both of these guys, their overheads are not coming back.
No, very powerful.
Little impatience there from Kenta. Good spot by Echo. I was really thrown off because I thought Connor was going to come over and maybe hit a Burt there. He looked like he was sitting waiting to poach a little bit of a high loopy one, and decided for the patience and just didn't work out quite that time. What a point. All we were missing was an ATP.
Yeah, we nearly got, had a lot of stuff in that one.
18-17.
Straight down the middle for a winner. A little bit of miscommunication there, maybe an untimely speed up there from Paula, but we're at, excuse me, we're at 19-17. Timeout by Bondi, and we will take a quick commercial break and come right back.
Okay.
What's your duper?
Welcome back here. We are at 1917 Asia Aces in game 4, mixed match number 2. Just deep.
Just deep by Connor.
Game point. I'm not even going to say it. I don't want to jinx anything, but Asia Aces are frozen at 20 right now with ball in hand. Game point. Defense from the Aces there was spectacular in that point, though. That little dig lob from Kenta just to keep that in.
I think Connor was hoping it was going to go a bit wide, but dropped in.
Yeah, and then a real close one there. That was close to painting the line for a clean winner. Just sails long, and we're at 18-20 with the Aces frozen. Quick pull there from Eichel. Maybe a little too soon.
Connor read that one. He was sitting on it.
He's got great hands, too. I mean,
Knew it was coming.
Well placed by Eichel there. And 2019, they get another chance here at game point.
Aces still frozen.
Great patience from Bondi, honestly, from all 4 players. They're just waiting for a high ball that they could attack. Paula found it, and it was not coming back. So now we're at 20-20. So the freeze is off here. We'll see what Bondi and the Aces can come up with.
The ball come under the signage then. Lucky it's before the point.
And that took a little net bounce, unfortunate for Bondi, but the Aces did paint, I think, 2 lines before that. So, yeah, I think they worked for it there. Into the tape, and what I didn't want to name so that we wouldn't do the commentators' curse again, we're headed to a Dream Breaker. So,
Gotta love watching Dream Breakers though, Brandon.
Oh yeah, and we can spend a lot of time going into this, but we will head to a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with the Dream Breaker.
What's your duper?
They're not just thinking about only performance, they're thinking about the growth of the game. When I first started, I needed something, and then I needed something different as I got better. And Yola was really great about working with me specifically to help create that for everybody. And as somebody enters this game for the first time, they're gonna go through a huge learning curve. And as they experience the full expression of the sport of pickleball, Yola's there to meet them with the performance and technology.
Let's play.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it, challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
All right, welcome back, everybody, here from the Total Coach Tennis Center in St. John's, Auckland, New Zealand, for the NZ Cup MLP Premier. We have the Asia Aces against the Bondi Pickleball Club, now headed to a Dream Breaker. Brandon Cachado joined by Mike Russ, and we are going to get into the lineup here. So we had the Asia Aces were able to choose to react to the mixed lineup, so they were able to see who Bondi was putting out. For those that are new to this format, now that means Bondi Pickleball Club. Now that means, did we get anything there? Okay, all right. My mic was up in the air. I'd say it's my first time commentating, everybody, but I apologize, it's not. Sorry for everybody there not listening. But we have the Asia Aces in Bondi here. Brandon Cachado joined by Mike Russ, and we're just about to hit into a Dream Breaker. Asia Aces had to throw their lineup first here. Captain Rose Van Riek just finished reacting, putting her lineup together. Mike, if you're on the Bondi side, player for player, who would you match up with who? So I don't know who we'll see first here from the Aces, but I guess I'll go through it. Who would you put up against Ruben? We know Ruben's a very strong singles player. Who would you put up from the Bondi side?
From the Bondi side, I'd probably look at Connor, actually. Connor's a very solid singles player as well. He's had some great results over in Australia, so yeah, that'll be fantastic to see that one. So
knowing that, with Connor going against him in your mind, you have Kenta as well. Again, strong singles player. Who would you throw there?
I'd probably go with Rob. I know Rob prefers his doubles, but I think for Bondi they're going to want to try and play male against male, female against female.
I like that. I mean, I try to throw in a female against the males often just to change it up, but I like that idea, especially because Rob does have a unique aspect to his singles game, especially the way he plays, being a lefty as well. And Kenta's a very structurally sound, kind of orthodox tennis background, playing against that unorthodox. So I think I like that from the Bondi side. And
I think that could be quite interesting too, because Kenta is very fast. So if Rob gets into that kitchen and starts moving around, Kenta's going to run everything down to us. That'd be awesome to see.
Some fun cat and mouse points maybe definitely there if that plays out. Okay, and then from the Aces, Aiko, who would you put up against her? Paula or Rose?
I'm going to go with Rose.
I like that.
I'll play Rose. Once again, Rose is one of the best singles players out in this region as well, so that'll be a great matchup.
And I think the speed matches up well because Marcella arguably, I mean, they're both equal, I would say, in singles between Marcella and Aiko, but Marcella might be the stronger singles player in my personal opinion. But Paula is a great singles player herself, and we're going to see all four of those ladies in the PPA Pro Singles draw tomorrow anyway. So,
and maybe we got all that wrong. Captain's got different ideas.
That's usually how it works. They're going to put females against males and throw it out the window. But we'll see here how it works out. I know our referee was just sharing what that lineup's going to look like with both teams here. So it looks like we will have exactly as predicted by you. If we don't have the wrong players on the court right now, so it looks like we're going to have Ruben and Connor.
This will be a great matchup.
You're 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
We'll count them down. So for those just joining in that have not seen a Dream Breaker or watched MLP Australia format before, it'll be 4 points played out, just singles, one-on-one. After those 4 points, total 4 points, both players will come off the court. Next two players will jump on. And as you could tell from our commentary on who we saw playing against who, it is a possibility that you could have a male playing a female, vice versa.
That's amazing to see in the sport.
Yeah,
I love seeing it.
It is. So 0-0. Start of our Dream Breaker going to 21. What a point.
rally.
What
Straight
a
up.
point.
Did I call that or what?
You did. You did. And you know what? We had a bit of everything in there, and Connor's sticking right with the former or maybe even current high-level tennis player with Ruben Gonzalez here.
Oh, great serve.
Great serve, and Ruben had his feet moving a little bit. Connor's speed will make somebody rush. I mean, I know I've played him in singles. I don't know if you have as well, but he will make you take that extra step early. Just deep off the serve there.
And we saw on that second point where Connor did that big serve, got that 3 point. That third one there, he's just missed that, but I don't mind that.
Yeah, me neither. And that one sailed wide on the return, but big serves and big returns generally will pay off. Can't play tight in singles, especially in Dreambreaker. So up next, we have the male-female matchup. Kenta playing against Captain Rose Van Riek, the captain showdown here. Put away by Kenta. I mean, like you mentioned, Rose is one of the most dominant singles female players in Australia. Kenta's had some great runs abroad, Asia, as well as here in New Zealand and Australia, and just clean winner there.
That was a great shot.
Not even a bad ball by Rose either. Just a great shot from Kenta. Rose was all over that. Read it early.
Well, I do like what Bondi have done here. Throw Rose in here, and she's trying to get a point or two, and then down that line get those other points back. And that's one of those ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to see Paula playing against Aiko. Really puts Bondi in a good spot, in my opinion, with Rose being able to take that 1 point from Kenta.
Definitely. That was a great point to get, and then she'll be trying to get another one on 2 next time. And just clipping the net and going wide.
And a good look. I mean, she had the backhand side open there. Aiko hadn't quite hit her split step yet, trying to take a little more court. Just didn't quite pay off for Paula.
That's a great cross court backhand there for Aiko.
If I was Paula, I would stay away from Aiko's backhand. Make her push a little more to the forehand and take your chances there. She didn't listen to me, though, and you know, it's generally commentators aren't heard, so that's okay. We definitely don't want to be seen. That's why we do this, right?
Yeah, the hideaway.
But now we have Marcella taking on Rob Cassidy. See how this goes. Wow. Oh, what a point.
That was great running by Rob there. I thought we were going to get another dive.
We needed a barrel roll midpoint, maybe a tweener. Just deep. Full slide for Rob. The thing is, Rob can cover so much court. It is a unique aspect here, male versus female on the cat and mouse side of the game. But we're going to get an end change here at 11-4. We'll go to a quick commercial break.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back here after the end change, 11-4 and a Dreambreaker. Asia Aces are up. That was Marcelo Donatoni playing against Rob Cassidy. Rob takes that point, so we're at 5-11. Bondi serving. Connor Robertshaw now back out against Ruben Gonzalez.
I think they ran 2-2 the first 4 points.
They did, correct. And we had a heck of a first point in that matchup, as predicted by you. And a quick one there. They're both trying to maybe paint some lines. Yeah. Good drive there. What do we have? An average height out on the court right now, maybe about 6'3", 6'2 and a half, maybe?
6'2", yeah. Lucky we're not out there.
Yeah. Oh, we'd bring down the average height. That's for sure, especially myself.
I'm with you.
Connor's getting a little impatient there, though. I would like to see him play out the cat and mouse. We talked about, Connor, non-conventional, non-tennis background per se. Ruben, tennis background. Maybe a little more cat and mouse, a little more patience from Connor in the next round. Did drop all 4 there, so we're at 14-5.
Now we've got Rose up against Kenta. Great setup by Kenta there, getting both sides of the court.
You can tell he's really trying to work Rose to push her all the way off the court. He knows she's quick, has great ground strokes. Just hard to cover that much court.
Very powerful backhand there by Kenta as well.
Deep return, 18-5. Slowly getting away from Bondi here. We'll see if they can make a quick comeback at all. $19-5. We'll have Paula jumping back on against Aiko.
Oh, and it dropped in.
Painting the line to bring it to match point for the Asia Aces.
The Asia Aces so far have played an amazing dream breaker.
Just deep. That is
deep.
point game match to the Asia Aces after an amazing comeback in the first mix, not quite able to squeak it out, making a run in the second and pulling out the dream breaker decisive 21-5. So we thank everybody for joining our first match here of the NZ Cup MLP Premier. We'll have another match coming up shortly. Brandon Contrado, joined by Mike Russ. Thanks for joining us, Mike.
Cheers, Brandon. Thanks for having me.
And we will be back soon with some more MLP Premier action.
What's your duper? All right, welcome back, everyone. We're at the second round here of the MLP Australia in New Zealand, in Auckland. It's Sarah Burr here, captain of the Gold Coast Glory, and I'm joined in the booth by Taylor Smith from the Southeast Asia Surge.
Southeast Asian Surge. Giddy up. I'm so excited to be a part of the team. It's been good. We went down to Glory, though.
Yeah, a little bit awkward. We just finished our first round match against each other, and now we're sitting here in the booth.
And now we're best friends.
Now we're besties, so we're good.
It's all good. Nothing stays on court at all.
So the match that we're calling at the moment is the Eastern Rush, which is captained by Caitlin Hart. And alongside her on that team, we have Gold Coastal Lucas Pascoe. From the US, we have Lauren Mercado. And then we have a substitute for Ariane Bhatia. He was unable to make it to this event. So we've got Theo Platel, who has literally just flown in from Europe this morning. And he's heading straight out onto the court. So what an absolute legend.
That's crazy to do that. I would be so done. I just want to be going straight to bed. But well done to Theo.
Yes.
Backing it straight up on probably a 18-hour flight.
Yeah, good effort. So the team that they're playing is the Northern Crocs, who took out the first event on the Gold Coast. So it's Captain Andy Dikasilovic. Sorry, just butchered the name. Joining her is Jamie Haas from Hawaii. And then rounding out the team, we have Jamie's husband, which is Bryson Haas, and Rob Sterling, who is a Brisbane boy, as a substitute. And we've just started off the women's doubles match.
Oh, nice speed up, Katie.
Yeah, good firefight there between the two captains.
I feel like I'm going to be very biased to the Eastern Rush.
Yeah, so Taylor's captain of the Eastern Rush Challenger team as well.
Team.
So he's a little bit of bias here with his captain here.
Yeah, for sure. I'll try to be neutral.
Oh, nice little speed up there, but wasn't successful in converting that one into a point. You will notice here we've got two lefty-righty combos. So we've got Caitlin Hart as a left-hander, playing with Lauren Mercado, who's right-handed. And then on the other end of the court, we've got Jamie Haas, who's left-handed, playing with Captain Andy, who is right-handed. So interesting to see here. We'll have a lot of balls, two forehands in the middle on both ends of the court. So interested to see the positions that these teams are looking to hit into.
What would you normally do in this situation, Sarah? Forehand, middle, both?
Call
both
it.
parties.
You have to really, I think you have to do a little bit of ball tracking. If the ball goes left, the players slide left, and then obviously the forehand that's in the, if you're down the line, that's you leaving the middle ball for the other forehand. If you move left, then the person on the right covers their line, and the left side player covers the middle. As a general rule, but obviously if you're in position, you take that ball.
Yep.
So the Eastern Rush skipping off to a 5-2 lead here at the moment. Solid start. Some good placement there by Andy, finding Lauren's feet. Oh, it was a great point there. It was actually a wide ball that I was almost expecting Katie to ATP. But she decided to go the conservative route.
Just long.
You see Andy sort of getting quite aggressive towards Lauren there. So
100%.
Speeding up, driving the thirds right at Lauren. Let's see if that pattern continues.
There's been a little bit of that so far.
Oh, nothing. We've had a couple of net cords already.
Was that a net cord?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, nice speed up middle.
Beautiful speed up through the middle.
Incredible. Maybe saw Katie move too early.
Yeah, really good eye there from Andy to find the gap. forgot to mention Lauren's amazing roll dinks. So I played her in women's doubles at the Gold Coast event, and she has really incredible dinks and drops that roll beautifully. Especially cross court, she can really push you off the court.
Really makes the other player unbalanced.
True. Oh, just finding the net cord there. Katie Hart, and just like that, we've sort of got the Northern Crocs catching up here at 6-8.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little poke there from Lauren to start that off. A little chain of shots that got them with the point on the board. Great firefight there. So it's interesting, the rush at the previous event, we had Lauren Mercado fly in the morning of the event to play, so she was super jet lagged, and then this time around they've got Theo Platel, who's just off a plane, so we're putting it all out there, the Eastern Rush. Nice spot there from Lauren.
Where's Lauren from?
From the US, but I'm not exactly sure where in the US. It might be Florida. Good hands, Katie. Wow. So they've got the change of ends. It's always a good feeling, isn't it, to get that change of ends with the lead.
And go ahead.
100%. You get a bit of a timeout here so they can regroup. I'm sure the Crocs will be doing a little bit of scheming here to see if they can get a different outcome. Yes, I've just confirmed. So Lauren Mercado is actually from Las Vegas.
Yeah, wow. That's the city I'd want to be in.
It's not bad at all. We're just going to take a quick commercial break here while we're in the change of ends.
Okay.
And we're back here, so we've got the Eastern Rush up 11-7 in the women's doubles match at the moment. Oh, we've had a ball from another court come across at the most perfect time for Katie Hart.
I think that's worked out well for the rush there.
It has. The Crocs have got some work to do here.
I think that was in our match too with you ladies versus, and the ball I think rolled under it maybe 20-20.
Oh, it did, believe. And actually your ball hit the ball that rolled onto the court, so it was just terrible timing for you guys. Oh, and Katie finding the middle there, really, really good. There's some really good counters there from Andy, but just not quite enough on that occasion. It's interesting, you can be playing so well and it's still just not good enough at this level.
100%.
So we're now at 13-7. And we're just discussing in the break that this is probably the first time we've seen Andy have a deficit like this in a match to come back from that we can think of. We've got a timeout here called by the Crocs. So I'd say this is a really good timeout. We're just going to roll to a quick commercial break while they're in the timeout.
Super duper.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got the Eastern Rush ladies up 13-7 here. Very happy Caitlin Hart on the court at the moment.
Great pickup, Paddy.
Okay, and what have you noticed on the court at the moment, Taylor? We've had Jamie Haas and Andy swap sides.
That's a great pickup.
So
Can't say I saw that.
Now we've got a lefty on the left.
Well, that happened to me and for Charlie too.
You actually I did
getting
notice
peppered
that.
on that backhand side. We went for the changeover, got some points, but
It's always good to mix it up. If something's not working, you have to change something.
100%.
Isn't it? You have to do
100%.
something. So Jamie is known, like she's left-handed, but she does love the left.
Okay.
She loves the left side. So I love that they've taken this chance here just to mix it up, give their opponent some different targets. Good lead there. Good eye from Jamie Haas to let that one fly. What I find really interesting in this game is that all the little micro adjustments you have to make. So now the Eastern Rush have to make adjustments.
100%. Completely changes the game now again. Oh.
And that roll just going along there. What I like about the combination we've got at the moment is that now when Lauren's doing her cross-court rolls, that's going to Jamie Haas's forehand, where she's very comfortable.
Yep.
Even the roll drops will go to Jamie's forehand. So there are some benefits. That's probably one of the disadvantages there of getting that, that middle area is the backhand.
Yes.
And so you can get get caught out a little bit there.
Both girls have very good backhands though.
They
for
do,
props.
indeed.
Incredible.
Absolutely. Both very good singles players and lovely double-handed backhands.
Good touch, good patience.
Finding the zone there in the corner. Andy must have done the clinic with Rob Cassidy last night. She found that little zone.
Oh, nice mix-up.
Oh, I like the idea. Just didn't execute
Yeah,
it.
100%.
And that was quite a restrained Andy there. I thought she was going to speed up about 3 times. It's like she sort of gave us the idea that she was going to and then decided to dink it.
Such a nice forehand roll, sharp,
Sure.
deep to the feet.
So we're at 16-12 now. It's uncharacteristic from Jamie Haas. So you make a couple of loose errors in a row. And actually, I have to say, her energy looks a little bit down. She's usually quite loud.
A bit more energetic than this.
Yeah. Let's see if she can fire herself up here. Find another gear. Now she's finding the angles here. She's all smiles. And that cross-court attack was actually effective on Katie
Beautiful
Hart
shot.
there. Sort of finding the inside hip. And that ball's drifting wide. The Crocs are pouring back here, and a timeout call by the Eastern Rush. We'll go to a quick commercial break here. We'll be back shortly.
They're not just thinking about only performance, they're thinking about the growth of the game. When I first started, I needed something, and then I needed something different as I got better. And Yola was really great about working with me specifically to help create that for everybody. And as somebody enters this game for the first time, they're going to go through a huge learning curve. And as they experience the full expression of the sport of pickleball, Yola's there to meet them with the performance and technology.
Let's play.
And we're back for this women's doubles match. It's getting to the pointy end of the match now. Crocs versus the Eastern Rush. We did have initially the Rush with quite a commanding lead, but the Crocs have clawed back here, and it's now 15-17. Oh, and that one just drifting long. It was a good look there from Katie. She read it well. Just couldn't quite find the court on that occasion. Now a 1-point game.
Oh, great get.
Incredible get there from Jamie. Good attack there from Katie. She's not used to her smashes coming back,
huge.
so it was some good defense there from Jamie Haas, but ultimately the Rush able to get the point. Oh, unlucky there for Katie. She had the ball she wanted. They worked so hard for it, but Crocs coming up clutch there.
Yeah, nice.
And great attack there from Katie. Covering the middle so well, making her presence known.
Nice little forehand roll to get Andy off court there too. Kind of open up that middle a little bit.
100%.
Yeah, great cross.
And a nice attack there from Lauren Mercado. And we have a match point here, game point for the Eastern Rush.
Great
and
fire
a
battle.
great hands out there by Katie Hart. Bit of a net caught in the middle of the match point's never what you want, but they're coming up really strong there, the women there, to take out the first round match. And we're just going to roll to a quick commercial break while our gentlemen get on the court. We'll be back shortly.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you. It's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Sarah Burr here, captain of Gold Coast Glory, and joined alongside by Taylor Smith.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thanks for joining me here today. So we've got the men's doubles now, Eastern Rush versus the Northern Crocs. So we had the Rush women take out the first match. So we have Theo Platel and Lucas Pascoe playing for Rush.
All right.
And we have Rob Sterling and Price and Haas playing for the Northern Crocs. So the Crocs have got a little bit of work to do here. Try and even up the tie.
I should really be watching this closely. We verse the Eastern Rush tomorrow.
Oh,
My senior
interesting.
team.
Oh, getting some early intel.
Yes. Yeah, great shot.
That's a Lucas Pascoe special there.
That's such a good
Backhand
shot.
flick down the line. Hard to read until you're wearing it in the chest usually.
All the time.
So we did just mention earlier that Theo Platel has literally just arrived from Europe this morning. So probably quite jet lagged, but what an absolute legend for jumping straight on the court here for the Eastern Rush. And Lucas has had a great start to this match. Really sharp start, very aggressive.
He's so proactive on court.
And the Crocs return there going long. Again, we've got the Rush just skipping away to a bit of an early lead. Quite similar to how the women's double started.
Good shot.
Yeah, so Lucas is having a lot of success with the backhand speed up down the line. It's probably something that Bryson hasn't really seen a lot of.
I'll be in Bryson's position tomorrow.
Oh, take note. Maybe stand at the baseline so you can read it. Crocs clawing back here, 4-5. The Crocs look a little low on energy at the moment. They were such a loud team at the previous event, so I'm kind of waiting for them to fire up a little bit here.
Nice shot, Robert.
And Rob Sterling's known for some crazy angles on the court from the kitchen line, so some tomahawks, lots of Ernies. He's very, very sort of commanding at the kitchen. Behind the head movements, all sorts of things. It's Rocky a bit of a man bun, I have to say, at the moment.
Sterling is looking
He
good.
is.
He's done it again.
The backhand flick down the line.
They look quite flat, don't they, the Crocs?
Yeah, they do a bit. We just saw sort of Bryson motioning that he needs to slide and catch that as a forehand. That's what he's wanting to do there.
Oh.
He's sort of getting caught up trying to do a backhand, but he wants to actually, looking like he's going to try and slap that with his forehand.
I heard that shot through the microphone.
Oh, wow.
That's how hard that forehand slap was.
And Luke is taking up a lot of court here. It's almost looking like mixed doubles.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a nice little touch there from Theo. Katie's very happy, jumping around on the sideline there. That's what we all want, a happy captain, right?
100%.
Nice pick up there from Theo. Ball right at his feet on the line.
Oh, Robbie.
Oh, and that does not happen often.
No, that's not his shot. Smashed wide.
Yeah, he's got so many angles to work with.
Yeah.
Rob Sterling, it's ridiculous. And it's so hard to read because he'll hold it till the very end. So you start running in one direction and he'll just change directions. It's a 3-point game at the moment, 7-10. Oh, good hands there. Bryson was ready for that one. Starting to make these adjustments that are so important. Obviously, if you want a different outcome, you have to change things up, and that's exactly what the Crocs are doing right now. You can see Rob Sterling trying to get a little bit more proactive, but probably wasn't the right ball to poach.
On a Lucas backhand. High.
Yeah.
That's deadly.
Not the correct spot. And we're just going to roll to a quick commercial break. So we're actually at 11-8. We'll be back shortly.
Okay. When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it, challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you.
Welcome back, everyone. So we've had a change of ends here. The Eastern Rush currently up 11-8 in the men's doubles.
It's like a slam dunk
It was.
by Huss.
9-11.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, cheeky little lob there, but it's retrieved.
Great get.
Yeah, it was a great get there. So Rush at 12 here. Oh, we've had a little bit of an injury, I believe, Price, and perhaps when he was retrieving that lob. But it's going to roll to a quick commercial break here. We'll be back shortly.
They're not just thinking about only performance, they're thinking about the growth of the game. When I first started, I needed something, and then I needed something different as I got better. And Yola was really great about working with me specifically to help create that for everybody. And as somebody enters this game for the first time, they're going to go through a huge learning curve. And as they experience the full expression of the sport of pickleball, Yola's there to meet them with the performance and technology.
Let's play.
So we're back, everyone. We had a brief medical timeout called by the Northern Crocs for Price and Haas, but good to see him back on the court.
That Lucas speed up so low. way below net height. But incredible how like high percentage that is for him.
And yeah, it's one of his best shots, signature shots for sure. Oh, we've got Rob Sterling coming to life now with the Ernie, but the hands on the other end of the net were just a little bit too fast there.
Just too good.
The Rush boys are really on right now. 13-10 here. Oh, a bit of net love there. We were just mentioning earlier that the Crocs look a little bit flat. We're looking for the energy levels to rise for the Crocs here. Get something firing. It's getting towards the pointy end of the match, and they really need to find something here.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Beautiful, beautiful ATP there by Theo. So clearly the jet lag's not getting to him. He's playing incredibly well right now. Very sharp.
Held that so late too, last moment. Beautiful shot.
Oh, foot fault called. So we've got the Eastern Rush now at 16.
That's such a hard job.
It is.
And just not watching play, and you're actually just watching feet.
Yeah, that's a great effort by our refs here.
What a pickup.
And another great lob by Theo. He's used that a couple of times, and it's working a treat. No timeout called, no. We're just going to continue play here.
I'd love to have a chat to Theo and just see where his energy level is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, and Lucas had really good initiation there, and he was ready actually for the counter, but it just clipped the net there. Really lightning fast hands there by the gentleman.
11-17.
Oh,
A little bit of a shank
That's
there
loose.
for Bryson.
wow.
Oh, down 18-11.
18-11.
Good play here from the Eastern Rush. I really feel like we want Rob Sterling to be sort of making his presence known a little bit more in this match. I feel like he's really just a little bit passive. I'd love to see him be a little bit more aggressive,
100%.
19-11.
take a little bit more court.
Oh, what a pickup. Oh,
And on cue, there he is, making his presence known. And Bryson really holding his own in that rally too.
19.
And we now are at game point 2012 for the Eastern Rush.
wow.
And they've done it. They've, Eastern Rush going up 2-0. This is not what I had on my bingo
no,
card, I have to
definitely
say,
not.
Taylor.
This is very an upset for sure.
Yeah, I guess it's interesting because when you've just won the last championship just a matter of weeks ago, you go in with a little bit of pressure on your shoulders.
Yeah, well, I was going to
so
say, do you think that's really affected them?
potentially, or it just could be, honestly, there's lots of travel. Everyone's just sort of new climate, new courts. There's so much to take in. So we've still got a couple of matches here. So we'll be back shortly with the mixed doubles.
What's your duper?
Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here for the third tie here, which is the first mixed doubles of the Northern Crocs versus the Eastern Rush. So we've got captain v captain here. We've got Andy D with Rob Sterling for the Crocs, and we have Caitlin Hart and Theo Platel for the Eastern Rush here. So we've got Captain Katie to serve here. Crocs with a lot of work to do. Solid start here. First point on the board going to the Crocs. So we've had the Eastern Rush win the first two ties, so both the men's and the women's doubles. Oh, and that ball just finds the sideline there. Some great play there by Andy. So Andy's just come off her first loss for the season in the women's doubles. And very rarely do we see a Caitlin Hart smash be retrieved. Good point there by the Eastern Rush, getting their first point. So this is a first-time partnership for Katie and Theo.
3-1.
And the Crocs just struggling a little bit to get to the kitchen line in that rally. So obviously Andy and Rob Sterling play a fair bit of mixed doubles together. So they played the PPA Gold Coast together. They actually had a really good quarterfinal match, I believe it was, against the eventual winners of Danielle Townsend and Joey Wild. So they've actually played a fair bit together. And then we had the Crocs take out the first event. And some good hands there. We had Rob Sterling coming over and making his presence known, but Katie's really comfortable with taking on the male in mixed doubles. What makes her so impressive in mixed doubles is that she is so confident on the court and explosive and powerful herself. Oh, some good defense there by the Crocs. And a nice deep serve from Rob Sterling, forcing an error. A return error by Theo. So we've got the Crocs getting a little bit of a lead here. 7-3 lead now for the Northern Crocs. Really working hard here to stay in this tie. Make that 8. Oh, and a sneaky little off the bounce speed up there from Rob Sterling. It was just caught Katie off guard there, actually. Doesn't happen often. She's really good at reading that. So we'll see if that's a pattern that continues. So they're actually Crocs calling that, leaving that ball, thinking it was going to go long or wide, but actually was in both directions. So another point on the board here for the Eastern Rush.
4-9.
So the Crocs really want to get to 11 here and change ends with the lead. That would be really good for their confidence and perhaps fire them up. It was too good there by the Eastern Rush, just putting so much pressure on from the return and able to command that kitchen line.
5-10.
Oh, and Andy finds the sideline, and there we have it. So we've got the the Northern Crocs now with the end change lead. We'll go to a quick commercial break.
They're not just thinking about only performance, they're thinking about the growth of the game. When I first started, I needed something, and then I needed something different as I got better. And Yola was really great about working with me specifically to help create that for everybody. And as somebody enters this game for the first time, they're going to go through a huge learning curve. And as they experience the full expression of the sport of pickleball, Yola's there to meet them with the performance and technology.
Let's play.
All right, so we've had a change of ends now, and we've definitely had a shift in momentum here with the Northern Crocs with the lead and the momentum. I feel like Theo Platel, being a new player, is sort of catching everyone a little bit off guard, so it's taking the Crocs just a little bit of time to figure him out. And a beautiful drop there by Caleb, which did set up Theo, and it's really good to see him sort of taking being proactive and being aggressive and putting a lot of pressure on the Crocs. Taking a lot of court. And a good eye there to let that one fly. And the Eastern Rush are making a nice little comeback here. Momentum shift again. A good leave there by the Northern Crocs. Oh, we see a little bit of aggression there from Caitlin Hart, initiating an attack on Rob Sterling. Wasn't effective in that instance, but she's definitely not scared to give it a go. Oh, just incredible defense there by the Crocs to stay in that rally for as long as they did. Some really good scrambling there from Andy. And Andy's getting a little bit aggressive here. I'm loving this, sort of taking on Theo head on. Really good work there by Theo, just waiting for the right moments. We had like just a continuous cross-court battle there between the girls, and he was just there lurking, but he wasn't sort of just kind of stealthily there. He was just not really moving a lot, but he was just ready when the right ball came. And we have Rob Sterling coming to life, taking a lot of court there. Being super aggressive. I really feel like that's the play that the Crocs are going to have to do. We really need Rob Sterling to be aggressive. I dropped just a little bit too high there, giving Katie a nice juicy put away. And one of Rob Sterling's signature shots there. He's got so many different angles to work with. And we've got a timeout call by Katie Hart for the Eastern Rush. We'll roll to a quick commercial break and we'll be back shortly.
Okay.
And we're back. The Northern Crocs currently up 18-12 in the first mixed doubles match against the Eastern Rush. So it was a great timeout there, just a break in the momentum for the Eastern Rush. Clawing back 1 point, still with a little bit more work to do though. Currently down 13-18. A bit of commentator's curse in the break. We were just complimenting Theo on his incredible drops, his beautiful slice backhand drops. Okay, and now we have Northern Crocs at 20 at game point here. And the speed up not successful. So we actually have the Crocs winning their first match in this tie. So it's currently 2-1 to the Eastern Rush with one more mixed doubles to go. Will we have a win or will we have a dream breaker? We'll be back shortly.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you. It's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
So we're back here with the second mixed doubles of the Northern Crocs versus the Eastern Rush. So the Crocs need to win this match to force a dream breaker. If the Eastern Rush win this, they'll have a 3-1 win for this tie. So we have the husband-wife duo of Jamie and Bryson Haas for the Northern Crocs. And at the other end, we have Lauren Mercado from Las Vegas and Lucas Pascoe from the Gold Coast. We've seen a bit of an energy shift here. We've got the Northern Crocs starting to fire up. Lauren doing a really good job there of sort of splitting, making the court as wide as possible there, going both sidelines there and really opening up the middle, forcing the error. Lucas doing a really good job there of covering the gap there in the middle, taking up a lot of court. We'll see if we see some of his signature speed ups down the line at Jamie Haas. All tied up here at 3-3. Oh, Bryson finding the sideline. Great little pull there. We had Lucas sort of covering middle there, and he found the sideline. Not easy to do. And a great off-the-bounce speed up there from Lucas Pascoe, right through the middle. So Lucas and Lauren are actually playing the PPA event together in mixed doubles on Saturday, and have the experience of playing together at the previous event on the Gold Coast. But we have to say that Bryson and Jamie definitely have more experience as a partnership, husband and wife. From Hawaii, played a fair bit of pickleball together. Oh, and Bryson trying to beat Lucas at his own game there with the speed up. He's a very, very hard man to pass. Lucas Pascoe with speed ups. You have to pick your spots very wisely. Great aggressive play there. Bryson really playing that left side dominant role to perfection right now. And those speed up off the bounces are really working for Lucas Pascoe right now. So Jamie actually fought off quite a few, but eventually Lucas got the one that he wanted. He's just a lot to deal with. He's such a presence. He's tall, he's got long limbs, and then just so much raw power. Can really generate power, but also spin. There's a lot of balls you leave thinking they're going to float long, but they actually find the court. And again, notice that the Croc's actually giving Lucas quite a few balls. I know he's taking a lot of court, but they really need to find Lauren Mercado here and get her involved. So they're really feeding into Lucas's hands right now. Oh, and a great rally there with Lucas finding the back corner. So it's a 2-point game. The Eastern Rush currently up 8-6. And again, such a commanding presence in the middle there. And some good play there by Lauren Mercado. I mentioned earlier how beautiful her roll dinks are, and that's putting a lot of pressure on Jamie Haas. So we've obviously got Lauren being a right-hander. It means she's doing forehand roll cross-court dinks, and that's going to Jamie Haas's lefty backhand. So it's probably not really a pattern that Jamie wants to get into, but her other alternative is going down the line to Lucas Pascoe, which is also not really a fun concept. And we're at 11 here, so the Eastern Rush taking an early lead. We'll roll to a quick commercial break and we're back shortly.
What's your duper?
So we have the Eastern Rush here up 11-7 in this final mixed doubles match. Lucas Pascoe bringing it in. Oh, and some great hustling there from Price and Haas. Another point on the board here for the Northern Crocs. So they must win this mixed doubles to force the Dream Breaker. So the team of Eastern Rush is a very young team. So they're all, I think Theo is around 23 years old. Katie Hart is early 20s. And then we've got Lauren Mercado and Lucas Pascoe, who are both 18. So quite a young team. We like to call them the Young Guns. Oh, and a sneaky little poke there from Bryson. I love that. Oh, an incredible rally there with a beautiful Ernie from Price and Haas, but it was ultimately the Rush that have the point on the board, able to fend off the attack. I'm actually liking what I'm seeing from Price, and he's definitely being a little bit more aggressive, looking for those opportunities to attack Lauren Mercado and sort of ice out Lucas Pascoe. But just incredible hands there by Lucas. Just his anticipation is off the charts. This is why we saw him as the #1 pick for the Major League Pickleball draft last year.
14-9.
And Bryson did well to hang in there in that point, but ultimately, it was Lucas Pascoe able to slap that ball away and get another point on the board here. So we're now at 16-9 for Eastern Rush. Oh, he actually backed off. Lucas Pascoe, hands and eyes up to the sky there. Actually took a little bit off that, trying to use placement there, but actually found the net before it found the court. Oh, and some great dinking there by Jamie Haas. Just really disciplined play. She also wasn't sort of gaining much in the rally, but she also wasn't losing anything. So she just kept at the cross-court grind. Sort of kept Lucas Pascoe out of it. Bryson was there lurking, but didn't really need to do anything. She really just held her own. Oh, finding the middle there, Lucas Pascoe. It's been really problematic for the Northern Crocs.
16-11.
Oh, and Jamie Haas with the ATP. It was defended by Lucas Pascoe, but unfortunately it did drift wide. I love the chances that the Crocs are taking. They're definitely not out of it. If there's a team that can come back and force a dream breaker, it's this one. Oh, a little bit of chaos just pays off there for the combination of Jamie and Price and Haas. Just notching up 1 point at a time here.
13-16.
Oh, really good read there from Lauren Mercado. And just caught Bryson on the move there. And Jamie Haas just proving that she has some hops there and also really good eyes by not hitting the last one, although she did do a great fake.
14-17.
A little bit cheeky there. Oh, and a speed up at Lucas Pascoe. Successful in that occasion for Price and Haas. I love that they're taking chances here. Really working hard to force that dream breaker. Oh, and Lucas did everything right there. The speed up was great. The first counter was good, and then actually was trying to get the next ball down. But we actually had a timeout call by the Eastern Rush here. We'll be back shortly.
They're not just thinking about only performance, they're thinking about the growth of the game. When I first started, I needed something, and then I needed something different as I got better. And Yola was really great about working with me specifically to help create that for everybody. And as somebody enters this game for the first time, they're going to go through a huge learning curve. And as they experience the full expression of the sport of pickleball, Yola's there to meet them with the performance and technology.
Let's play.
Okay.
So we've just coming back from a timeout that was called by the Eastern Rush. They did have quite a commanding lead, but the Crocs were starting to claw back. So it was a great timeout. Time to regroup. Fine-tune the strategy here. And a lot of balls were going to Laura Mercado. The moment they actually switched over to Lucas Pascoe, they actually started to lose the momentum of that rally. So Laura Mercado did well to hang into that point. So 18-16 here. Oh, and Lauren Mercado finding the middle. Really, really good play there from Lauren Mercado. Especially with Price and Haas lurking. He was lurking, looking for the ball to poach. She still managed to find the middle. And that lob just drifting long. So Northern Crocs are now at 17-19, just 2 points away from leveling it up. And some good pressure put on Jamie Haas there. She was really on the back foot for a couple of dinks there, and ultimately it was an error. And now we have game point and match point for the Eastern Rush. And there it is. So the Eastern Rush taking down the Gold Coast champions of the Northern Crocs. So that's it from us for this tie. We'll be back shortly with the next match.
What's your duper?
Welcome to PPN New Zealand. I'm Jordan Halliday, commentating with Paula Duffy.
Good afternoon, team. We're coming to you live from St John's in Auckland, the Merton Road Tennis Centre, and it has been an afternoon of action already.
Certainly has. We've got the NZ Hustle coming up against the Southern Stars. We've got Michelle Esquivel and Talia Saunders up from New Zealand Hustle. And then we've got Olivia McMillan and Nami Netta. Sorry if I mispronounced those names. Nice. And a really nice cross-court attack from Michelle Esquivel. Paula, Michelle is really ripping those attacks today. And every day, honestly.
I actually met Michelle earlier, first time I've met her. An amazing, lovely, friendly lady who obviously is quite aggressive on the court. Off court, she wasn't such. I just thought, wow, what an amazing lady. But love to see a bit of aggression. Hopefully New Zealand Hustle come out here against their old foes, the Southern Stars. And we've got a close match.
Some very, very good pressure early on from the New Zealand Hustle.
Nice speed up from the dinking game there. The Stars take the serve. Good crowd already here this afternoon, Jordan. It's only Thursday, so lots of exciting things to come for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We haven't even completely started yet, so.
Oh, absolutely. It's really awesome to see some familiar faces from New Zealand to come and spectate and watch and support the guys. So, yeah, it's really awesome to see.
I definitely feel a different vibe, MLP being in Auckland, as far as massive amount of Kiwi support. Big fan base in New Zealand to support our players, and I can definitely feel the energy in that respect. They want their Kiwi players to do well and watch the Kiwis and give a good show of it.
Absolutely. The New Zealanders really love when the PPA comes across to New Zealand just to get exposure to the level over in Aussie. Yeah, so really cool for it to be put out on display here on Championship Court.
It's gone long.
And a good read on the backhand through the middle.
5-6.
If I'm going to be honest with you, Jordan, I'm fanning a little bit. This is the first MLP I've been to. And to see all those pros and superstars up close is very different than, as much as I enjoy watching on the telly, it's very different like that.
Yes, sir.
Fire fight. Bring it on, New Zealand Hustle. Score 7-5.
7-5.
Another really nice attack through the middle. Those off the bounce speed ups seem to be working very, very well for the Southern Stars. Nice. And that seems to be working for the NZ Hustle.
Yes. I do not disagree. We've got referee Jay calling the game this afternoon. She hasn't stopped us. I think this is her third match in a row.
8-6.
8-6.
Yes.
Slight chance that could have spun back over there. I think she was a bit worried about it. Sometimes those easy shots become the hardest, don't they?
They absolutely are. You just never know how much they're going to kick and which way.
Esquivel like that point.
Yeah, Talia Saunders is doing an amazing job working that ball cross court and setting up the ball for Michelle to just punish.
10-6.
So a big welcome to our viewers from New Zealand and across Australia. I think it may be the first time we've got all Kiwi or two Kiwi commentators. We are learners, we're baby commentators, but it's exciting to be here.
Ah, always. It's always amazing to get the opportunity to go on screen. And what a put away, straight through the middle, nobody's home. Excellent stuff from the Southern Stars. What a cross-court attack off the backhand side from Michelle Esquivel.
She has come out meaning business, Jordan. That not here to play tiddlywinks.
Absolutely has. She's been dictating with heavy rolling dinks and just demolishing that ball anytime it's net level.
We're just going to head to a quick commercial break while we have this timeout.
What's your duper?
Welcome back to the NZ Open. We've got Michelle Esquivel serving out of the timeout. Score is 11-8. Oh, and an Ernie. Nice athletic play. And just a great rally all round from offense to defense on both sides. Wow, great defense from the Southern Stars.
Oh, it's a great game. There's a lot of energy out there.
Yeah, and that's the thing about the MLP, the rally scoring, the teams format. There's such high energy on all kinds of, on every game.
Well, the rally scoring just makes it critical, doesn't it? Every point you need to score.
Absolutely, it does.
We may have a few viewers that have recently started pickleball may not be familiar with the rally scoring MLP. It just means that every rally you score a point, which obviously is different to the typical pickleball game. So there is a freeze at 20, first team to 20.
Yeah.
If they lose their score, it's a frozen at 20.
The other notable thing about the MLP and the rally scoring format is that people don't change sides. So you see a lot of people start to specialise on one side.
Right.
And people like Talia Saunders really good at setting up their left side partner. That's why Michelle Esquivel has been such a good left side player to Talia's right side.
10-14.
So as a left-hander, you've got your preferred left side, Jordan?
Absolutely, I do. I love playing the right. Love the forehand through the middle. It's awesome. And jump in the kitchen. Heaps of fun.
You do that very well too. Do you prefer to play with a lefty or a righty?
Absolutely, I prefer to play with a right-hander. And when it comes to right-handers, it doesn't get much better than Connor Robertshaw. He played for Bondi Pickleball Club earlier today, and he had a really, really good performance. He played really well under pressure, and unfortunately went down in the Dream Breaker. But Connor Robertshaw, when that guy is standing off to your left, I don't have to do a whole lot. I like to set him up, and I like to jump for the Ernie so that I'm out of his way. I don't want to be on that court too much. What a rally. Defense to offense, and it seems to be going the way of the NZ hustle quite a lot these last few points.
I suspect if we see another hustle point, there could be a timeout called shortly. Stars just regather and try and stay in the game. It's 16-10 at the moment.
They're doing a really good. They did a really good job in that rally, putting a lot of pressure, making sure that the NZ hustle didn't get up to the net, which is exactly what you want to do, especially with someone like Michelle Esquivel, who's just going to fire the ball off the bounce out of the air. Doesn't matter.
Grassfield, another point back for the Stars. We've got the ladies' games, of course. Then it'll be the men's, and then 2 mixed doubles. So there's 4 games that make up a match, if you like.
What a drive
that was. Spectacular stuff. Definitely a mental game with the ladies. Win the first match, right?
Yes,
puts
definitely.
a bit more pressure on the men coming in.
Definitely, and the NZ Hustle won the coin toss, and they chose to put their women out first. So it's likely they did that for this reason, to get up 1-0 and have the men come out with a little bit more confidence, just knowing that there's no pressure, or there's less pressure.
Yeah,
there's always pressure. And nice pressure, nice aggression from Olivia McMillan from the Southern Stars.
If Talia Saunders hadn't covered her mouth with her paddle then, there could have been some serious dentistry work required. So it's a very good reflexes there. 19-16.
Wow.
The serve.
And that's the thing, with points coming this quickly, I mean, you see how fast the Southern Stars have come back with just a few rallies won. They're right back in the game. Leads only 2 for the NZ Hustle.
Had to speed up, and the net's playing in Esquivel's favour then.
Yeah, a lot more aggression from the side of the Southern Stars, and I'm here for it.
We're not going to go down without a fight, Jordan. We've got a game on our hands here, even if it is 2018.
Yes, so we do. And like, as to your point earlier, the freeze means that the team that's not on 20 can come back quite quickly, and the game will be close again towards the back end.
Lob is long. Good attempt. Southern Stars and their captain Grill cheering the girls on, or ladies I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, with the strategic mind of Jay Gruel on the sideline, I mean, it's... what a play. What a rally. That's the thing. Jay Gruel is very good at when the game isn't going his way, just knowing exactly what to adjust and change so that they can come back. Oh. Oh. Drop. What a rally.
Jordan, that
Defense
point.
to offense.
That and everything.
Wow.
That's what we call pickleball, team. Timeout
And
called.
a great timeout called by the NZ Hustle captain Kyle Watnell after a very, well, not very, very big lead, but it seemed like it, didn't it? Seemed like a big lead, and then Southern Stars just adjusted, a lot more aggression, and here we are at 21-20. What a game.
I'm definitely sure the Hustle were at least up 4 or 5 at some point in that game, so
Absolutely.
the mental game kicks in.
Definitely.
Got to hold your nerve.
Yeah. That's the thing about these pros. They're not going down without a fight. If something's not working, they're not going to keep banging their head against the same brick wall. They're going to change something. And we even saw a bit of Michelle Esquivel on the right for a couple of rallies.
21-20. We've got New Zealand Hustle serving. They can win this by 2. Southern Stars will not want that. So we're in for a heck of a rally here, I think.
Oh, bit of miscommunication through the middle. And you hate to see it. You hate to see a match that close end like that. But we've got the men's coming up. And we are looking forward to a tough, close match coming up. We're just going to go to a quick ad break, and we'll be right back with you. Stay tuned.
They're not just thinking about only performance, they're thinking about the growth of the game. When I first started, I needed something, and then I needed something different as I got better. And Yola was really great about working with me specifically to help create that for everybody. And as somebody enters this game for the first time, they're going to go through a huge learning curve. And as they experience the full expression of the sport of pickleball, Yola's there to meet them with the performance and technology.
Let's play.
This is what you're waiting for. I think we're ready to ride. I think I'm ready tonight. This is what you're waiting for. I think I'm ready to ride.
Okay. When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball. Okay.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MLP. We're coming live to you from St. John's in Auckland, and we have got the men's dubs. New Zealand Hustle versus Southern Stars. The New Zealand Hustle ladies just won the first game. It's going to be a bit exciting, Jordan.
I'm looking forward to this one. We've got Jay Gruel, Louis Laville, and Kyle Watnell from the NZ Open, and Santnosh Narayanan. I apologise again if I butchered that name.
I think we had a ball interruption there. Just stop the point there for a minute. Now, for transparency, we'll just confess that we know Jay a little bit better maybe than others because he originally started in our home club in Wellington.
Yeah, he did. He went to high school here and went over to the US for tennis college, and then found Jay DeVilliers and Pat Smith and learned pickleball with them, and then came back here and helped us out get better in New Zealand.
So we claim him as a Wellington hometown boy.
Yeah.
I think maybe Brisbane or the Gold Coast now possibly claim him, but for the sake of today, we'll call him one of ours.
Yeah.
Against New Zealand of Hustle, of course, so it's a little bit contradictory as to who we should support, but we will be neutral, of course, as commentating.
Yeah. What a shot. Santnosh hits an extremely heavy drive off of both wings, and he can pull that thing from anywhere. Doesn't matter how high or low, he's ripping drives off his ankles. Kyle Watnell also with an extremely heavy forehand drive as well.
Couldn't quite get that one over from his feet. Jay's always prepared. If you watch, he's up at the net, paddle up. And for new pickleball players, that's the stance you should aim to be in at all times. If you just watch Jay there, paddles up, ready. Ready to fire like that.
Yeah. And he sees the ball very, very early. His counter-attacks, his speed-ups are very good. He uses them to combo a lot. A lot of people go for clean winners, but Jay, you can tell that he's very intentional. When he speeds up, he's all over that next ball. And a great lead from Kyle. Really good eye. Wow.
Did that hit his body there?
That is a two-handed bullet straight into the abdomen of Jay Gruel as he was trying to leave it.
Oh, the old net roll.
Neck clipper.
Close game. 6-6, Jordan.
Yeah, definitely. And I expect this game to be very, very close. Neither of these guys, or none of these guys want to lose this game.
I tell you what, if the Hustle can take it, that'd be massive win psychologically going into the two mixed dubs games.
Absolutely. Absolutely it would be. Extremely patient dinking. All four of these guys have a lot of respect for each other's counters, so they're going to work that dink to set up the opportunity. Really good play.
The whole stadium was just about silent during that little dinking session. I even could hear the ball roll over the net.
Oh yes.
Payback.
That was a great pickup from Louis. Ball was way behind him. Wow. I love the partner communication from the side of the NZ Hustle. You can always hear a you or a me going on or something during the rally. That's exactly what you want. Woo! Jay trying to send a message on the forehand. Kyle gets out of the way, gets skinny.
Eleven 7, change ends, and we're going to go have a quick commercial break.
What's your duper?
This is what you're waiting for. I think we're ready to ride.
All right, coming to you live from the Total Coach Tennis Centre in Auckland. We've got the Southern Stars. We've got Jake. Oh, and Jay fires a backhand straight into Santnosh to start us off. Wow. We have Louis Laville and Jake Rule on the side of the Southern Stars, and Kyle Watnell and Santnosh Narayan. I'm not even going to try. I've absolutely butchered that. I'm really sorry.
Gave it a good effort, Jordan. I haven't quite nailed it myself yet. So we do apologise for our very bad pronunciations. No offence intended. And possibly apologise for our Kiwi accents for those Australians that may be struggling a little bit. But we are in New Zealand at the MLP. And it's incredibly exciting. We are 11-8. New Zealand Hustle have pulled ahead a little. Oh, it's gone long. A good venue here, Jordan. Haven't been here before at the tennis club. Amazing indoor. Good number of courts.
Absolutely. Yeah. Great leave and a great eye. Yeah, and it also means that we're not getting sunburnt. I know that a contingent of New Zealanders went over to Aussie for the Tweed Heads MLP, and some of us came back a different colour.
Right.
So, no sun and no wind. I know that was a big point of difference for the New Zealand players. Had to adjust a lot to the wind strategy. And a lob serve from Louis.
Yeah, that is interesting you say that, because obviously our climate isn't quite as helpful. We play more indoors, I would say, in New Zealand. So for those travelling across in Australia, which mainly play outdoor, it's a completely different game in many ways, isn't it?
Absolutely it is. Wow, great eye.
Southern Stars did well. They grasped those 2 points back, but we're now 14-13. Jay Grill trying to hype up a little bit. Try and nab the lead here.
Wow, and Louis Laville is really looking for that down the line speed up, and he's early on that middle backhand. He's definitely closing well for that. Just a little off with the spin. Wow, great read and a great counter from Santosh.
Yeah, I really like the way Watnell and
16-14.
sorry, lost my thought for a minute there. Is still playing aggressive. They don't want to lose this game. They're up again by 2, 16-14.
Definitely. And Kyle Watnell is seeing a lot of dinks to his inside foot, so he's setting up the play. And he's doing a good job putting pressure and keeping them off the pitching line.
17-15.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pickleball 101.
Yeah. Kyle is seeing that ball like a watermelon on those counters. And there's that drive I was talking about. That's a forehand. Wow.
Timeout called by the Southern Stars.
Excellent timeout. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back with you after this.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live from Auckland. We have got the men's doubles in this game, New Zealand Hustle versus Southern Stars. Ladies won the first game. Very tight, 19-17 in this current game.
Yeah, great combo from Jay. Kyle was all over that one on the forehand, so pulls this next attack straight into the body and demolishes that next forehand. Love the play, love the IQ.
Oh, down the middle. Do you think the Hustle possibly came in as underdogs in this game?
That's a good question, actually. It's hard to argue with Michelle Esquivel. She's just got so much firepower, and Talia Saunders is so good at her role on the right side, setting up the partner. So for women's dubs, it's hard to say that they're the underdogs. I would say Kyle and Santosh would probably be the underdog. I'd say it's close though. Yeah, Louis was very good on the soft game, and he reads those counters really, really well. And Jay is Jay. We know Jay. Yeah, he's pretty decent. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see going into the mixed matchups, who's going against who, and yeah, how those matches go. We're going to go back to a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back with you after that. Stay tuned.
They're not just thinking about only performance, they're thinking about the growth of the game. When I first started, I needed something, and then I needed something different as I got better. And Yola was really great about working with me specifically to help create that for everybody. And as somebody enters this game for the first time, they're going to go through a huge learning curve. And as they experience the full expression of the sport of pickleball, Yola's there to meet them with the performance and technology.
Let's play.
Welcome back, folks. We are in Auckland, coming to you live for the MLP. I'm sitting with Jordan Halliday.
Yep.
I'm Paula Duffy. Very privileged to commentate for you this afternoon. Thank you, MLP, for inviting us on board. Apologies to the crowd if you're not quite used to our accents yet. Maybe talk a little bit too fast. Kiwis have been told that we do that, so hopefully you can understand us as well as watching these amazing games. Jordan.
I'm looking forward to this one. I really am. I think Jay and Olivia have played a lot together, and Michelle and Santosh haven't played that much, so I think it'll be interesting to see how they go against a relatively newer partnership.
Oh,
Wow.
I actually didn't see that speed up coming on that one, but he grabbed the opportunity, Santosh, and
Yeah.
blew it out of the park.
Excellent disguise on the speed up off the bounce, but Santosh is all over that counter. Wow. And that's exactly what we saw in the women's. Michelle steps into it and just rips that backhand and has no fear of going straight at the person right in front of her.
It was interesting at the break. I noticed Esquivel sort of had the whole team in a bit of a huddle and seemed to have a bit more of a chat about the next stage and who will be playing than the Stars. It's all almost like the Stars had already decided, but the Hustle were just having a bit more chat about things.
Yeah, and acting and reacting makes a really big difference actually in MLP. You want the people that need it to go on with the confidence. Yeah, so it's been really interesting to see. That's a new thing that they've brought in where you can choose whether to put up your men's or women's doubles first for the genders. And it's been really interesting to see strategies around that.
Yeah, that is a new plot twist. I actually quite like that theory and keep the opposition guessing.
Nice. Really great initiation from Olivia, and Jay just comes in to clean it up.
Not quite enough weak bits from Esquivel to get it over the line there, over the net there. Maybe we have to give us some Vegemite tomorrow as well.
Oh,
We're not going to start that argument, though, are we, Jordan? Vegemite versus Marmite. We could have a riot.
oh my goodness. Not with me. Not with me. I'm not having either. You keep it for yourself.
Another tight game, 5-4. The Southern Stars take a slight lead.
Yeah, and Jay Gruel just crushed that forehand.
A bit of a comms mix up there.
And that's definitely going to happen with the lefty in the middle. There's going to be a lot more miscommunications about who's got that ball.
Couldn't quite see that from my angle. Was that called in, Jordan? Or?
I think it was out. Yeah.
Yeah. 7.
But a good look.
Oh, into the net from Jay.
Unlucky. Yeah, and when Michelle is rolling those cross-court balls as heavy with as much topspin as she is, that is definitely going to be on. Going for that ATP is definitely going to be something that they'll see.
We've got a surge happening here. The Hustle have managed to get themselves 4 points ahead. So definitely the momentum with the hustle.
Wow.
That was a fabulous get from Olivia. Just couldn't quite get the second one, but
Yeah, and Jay got a nice grab, outstretched on the backhand from Michelle. Hasn't initiated a lot up that line, so caught Jay a bit by surprise. Very smart from Michelle. Yeah, that's that heavy drive that Santosh has got. Love to see that. All right, that is 11, and we're going to go to a quick commercial break.
What's your duper?
Okay.
All right, Jordan Halliday coming back at you. That ends the MLP New Zealand, and we have got a match on our hands. My goodness. The NZ Hustle is up 11-5, and I'm going to have to eat my words, Paula, from earlier. I thought that Jay and Olivia were going to be the better team, or the slightly advantaged team, but Santosh and Michelle Escobar have come out firing on all cylinders.
they absolutely have. You could see it earlier in the dubs and the men's and the ladies' dubs. You can see it on their faces. They have come out here determined to show the Southern Stars what they've got.
Yeah.
So mentally, are they a bit more primed for it? Want it?
You can definitely see the confidence in these two coming out. I mean, Michelle got that good win in the women's, and Santosh got a win in the men's as well. So they've got a lot of confidence, and they can play loose, knowing that they've got their either of their mixed games they can win.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So pressure's on the Stars right now.
We do have to watch that freeze that comes into place.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, in that first MLP event, we saw a lot of people down big at the freeze, and a lot of big comebacks. So you're right, Paula. Definitely something to watch out for. Wow. And these players are so close together in level that it doesn't take much of an advantage for them to even it out.
It's ridiculous, the games I watched earlier, and I think all of them that I watched, none of them ended at 21. We had 26, 24s and 25s and 23s. So that, as you say, shows the closeness of the games and the level of the competitors we've got here.
Absolutely. And these guys mentally are so good under pressure. It just really shows that they don't let their opponents close it out. Oh. So we're seeing Olivia McMillan firing off the bounce, off the backhand, and having quite a lot of success. Nice.
Patient game. Isabel possibly a bit frustrated by that shot.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, what a forehand counter from Jay, and these two are really, really heating up. We've got a timeout from the side of NZ Hustle, very smart timeout, and we're going to go to another commercial break. Stay tuned.
Okay.
And we are straight back into it, folks. We've got the mixed doubles, New Zealand Hustle, Southern Stars. Hustle ahead 17-12 at the moment. Females doubles, the Hustle won, as did the men. So this is critical for the Stars that they get themselves back into this game and try and make it 2-1. They are hustling for it, pardon the pun. But if they go down this game, it'll be 3-0. They still play the fourth game. All the points matter for the calculations at the end and the percentages.
And we're starting to see a little bit of doubt creeping into the NZ Hustle and a lot of confidence coming from the Southern Stars.
Third time's a charm. Santosh was not going to miss that third attempt.
Yeah.
And the angle was absolutely bang on.
Yeah.
Puts him at 19-14.
And that's exactly what we saw in the front half of Game 3. And this is, another timeout by the Southern Stars. All right, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We have got a match on our hands.
What's your duper?
And welcome back to the New Zealand MLP. Wow. We've got game number 3 in the Southern Stars versus New Zealand Hustle matchup. And this match has been worth its weight in gold. This has been awesome to watch and lots of runs on both sides.
Oh,
yeah.
Olivia McMillan played out of her skin, and I don't know if you noticed, she was quite vocal at that timeout just then.
Yeah.
With the score, it's what it is. She was very firm in believing that they can crawl this back.
Well, you absolutely have to, and you absolutely can with this rally scoring format. It doesn't take a whole lot, and you're right back in the game with the other team.
Just as you said that, Santosh has hit it out, and we're at 2016.
Yeah, and we have seen a few errors. A few uncharacteristic errors coming from the side of NZ Hustle. So it'll be interesting to see whether they take this opportunity to close it out.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 games to 0, 1 game left, mixed doubles game left in this matchup, but the New Zealand Hustle have taken a 3-0 lead. We are going to go for another quick break. Please don't go anywhere. We will return with that final game.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball. Okay.
They're not just thinking about only performance, they're thinking about the growth of the game. When I first started, I needed something, and then I needed something different as I got better. And Yola was really great about working with me specifically to help create that for everybody. And as somebody enters this game for the first time, they're going to go through a huge learning curve. And as they experience the full expression of the sport of pickleball, Yola's there to meet them with the performance and technology.
Let's play.
This is what you're waiting for. I think we're ready to ride. I think I'm ready tonight. I think I'm ready tonight. This is what you're waiting for. I think we're ready to ride.
All right, here we are, game 4 of the matchup, the NZ Hustle versus the Southern Stars. NZ Hustle were up 3-0, so it is a win for them, but we're playing this out for seeding purposes.
1-0.
Oh,
What a lob from Talia Saunders.
that was outstanding placement. I think psychologically New Zealand Hustle could easily take their foot off the pedal if they wanted to, but I get a feeling that is not the game plan. They are going to want to try and do a clean sweep here, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
1-2.
And a good eye from Talia. Speed up from Neve from a relatively low location, pulling it cross court. Oh! Whoa. And Kyle with the flying, jumping Superman Ernie into the back fence. Oh, yes.
So we have a pickleball feast ahead of us, Jordan, over the weekend. We've got the premieres, we've got the Masters,
Yeah.
we've got the Challengers, we've got the PPA. We have got it all happening here at Merton Road Tennis Club.
Yeah.
Very
Absolutely.
excited about the Masters and the Challengers. We've got, quite a few Kiwis drafted in,
Yeah.
which is exciting for us, of course, as well as all the other viewers from around the world that are currently tuned in, but especially special for us being on our home turf and to watch them play and support them?
Yeah, definitely. We've got 10 players that have been selected from locally from New Zealand. So all 4 of the Masters. So Shane Wilson, DC, Damon Curtis, Garetti Sewer. Oh, nice attack. Straight into the left hip. And Justine Delport, the Masters team, which is awesome for them. Lizzie Brady is on the Vipers Challenger team. And the NZ Hustle Challenger team is Will Dewhurst, Jose Delgado. Michaela Winiata is standing in. And Neri Nulu is the captain. Apologies if I mispronounced the name. So yeah, we've got 10 local Kiwis that have been drafted into the MLP Challenger and Masters, which is awesome for us.
Oh, another slight mix-up.
And some nice pressure. Louis wasn't trying to win the point, he was just setting it up and applying good pressure.
We know we've got a huge fan base here in New Zealand. So there'll be a few watching over the weekend. We encourage you, if you're in Auckland, honestly, come on down. Seen it live in these pros, and watching the action is quite different than on the TV.
Yeah. Oh, and the rest of us average Joes as well. We're, yeah, it's always cool to come down and support your friends, support your family. Nice shot. Or was that out?
Couldn't quite see it from my angle.
I believe that ball was out.
Ouch. We're at 8-8. We're all pickleball family, aren't we, Jordan?
Yes.
You join pickleball, you join the family.
Absolutely. And that's what we love about New Zealand pickleball, is how close and how tight-knit it is, and everyone knows everyone, which is really awesome. Oh. So it's been interesting so far. New Zealand Hustle have had the stars when they're going cross-court from Talia to Neve, but Louis Laville has been on top of Kaya Watnell cross-court, so we'll look to see how that plays out. And a great attack, straight through the middle.
10-9.
Oh.
Yeah. And a great job from the Southern Stars, applying more and more pressure to get that to 11 points. And we are going to a quick timeout, and we will be right back with you after this ad break.
This is what you're waiting for. Get ready to ride. I think I'm ready tonight. I think I'm ready tonight. This is what you're waiting for. I think I'm ready to ride.
There we go, folks. We're back to this 4th game. Just had a change of sides at 11-9. Call from referee Jay, 20 seconds. Hustle's coming back on the court, and we will recommence.
11-9.
Oh, and Louis Laville, great read and great poach off of that drop, and just got lucky off the tape, but had it past Kyle either way, I think. That is a great play.
10 to Hustle. 10-12.
Oh. Sorry for those noises when it just dips over the net like that. Trying to it just hurts my knees to watch it, Jordan.
Yeah, very athletic from Louis to track that down and then puts up the lob over Talia. Nice play. Oh. Yeah.
I have to say, Jordan, it's not only the New Zealand camaraderie we feel. I feel like we got a lovely relationship with our Australian counterparts. I know in the beginnings of New Zealand pickleball, we got a lot of help from Australia, who were a couple of, years ahead of our game, and those relationships have continued, and forever grateful for the support that we get from over the seas, I suppose, across the Tasman, I should say, and I suppose that's relevant for tomorrow being Anzac Day. We all are Anzacs in this together and helping each other out. And we will remember our fallen tomorrow. Stars are shot ahead a few points here.
15-12.
May need just to update the scoreboard there. The ref, I think, was 15-12 was the call. Just keep an eye out for that.
And a great spot from Kyle Watnell straight into the chicken wing of Louis Laville.
13-15.
Yeah. And this is what we come for.
And then a beautiful sound.
16-13.
Sound of a good firefight. Very athletic there from Kyle Watnell.
Yeah, yeah. Very quickly got back to still had an overhead on that lob. And defense to offense and straight back from the Southern Stars. Ooh, yes. What a rally. What a rally. Great scramble from Kyle and Talia. Had to switch over on that point there. And a timeout from the NZ Hustle. We're going to go to a very, very quick commercial break. And we will be right back after this.
Okay.
Here we go, folks.
17-14.
17-14 in this fourth game. This is the final game they'll be streamed tonight. It's an early start tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, I believe, with the Masters kicking off. There'll be lots of streaming for your pleasure over the weekend.
And those ones have to hurt. I mean, Kyle was on full offense, smoked an overhead, and just gets that last forehand straight in the net, right in the strike zone.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Love the pace, love the athleticism from Louis Laville. Jumps the kitchen and smokes an attack straight into Talia and the stare down afterwards. Oh, yes. We're seeing a lot more offense from the Southern Stars, and I love it.
That was a Superman shot, that one. He came flying in like he was going to hit the Gotham.
Yeah.
I'll just take this opportunity as this game nearly wraps up. Jordan, thanks for commentating with me.
All good.
It's
Paula,
been a
it's always
pleasure.
a pleasure.
I haven't seen you for a while, living in Hawke's Bay. We miss you in Wellington. And if we get another opportunity over the weekend, let's do it if you like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good luck for your games over the weekend.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Smashed by Kyle Watnell there.
16-20.
Yeah, what a rally.
Thank you to all the picklers watching and tuning in to Jordan and I. No, it's unfamiliar voices and faces for you, but it's been a pleasure.
Oh!
And that will wrap that up at 3-1 to New Zealand Hustle.
Shanked an overhead for the winner. You hate to see it. Or you love to see it, depending on which team you're playing for. Alrighty. Thanks everyone for watching. This is going to be our last game of the day, as Paula said, and we are going to wrap it up right here. We'll be back tomorrow with more action for you guys. But for tonight, that's us.
Signing out from Auckland.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it, challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.